Hello everybody and welcome back to another All Maverick reaction with me, Alan and Jez.
Hey everyone.
So, Mordor probably here or something, well, not quite as we would know it, but definitely what the orcs are looking to create, or what Sauron wanted to create in his hunt for a home originally for his people. Or actually, it's more Adar who's been doing that. Actually, isn't it a home for his people? So we still don't quite know where Sauron
definitely
is.
laid the foundations at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, Mount Doom is definitely made an appearance. Put it like that. Last episode was really focused around everything going on there, so we didn't see anything with the Harfoots. We didn't see anything really outside of the Southlands region. We saw that Numenor coming over to help fight them, but that kind of brought those two storylines into one place.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this episode we're going to get a chunk of stuff with the Harfoots. What do you think?
I'm not sure. I don't know. It might be. I think we'll see him in this episode. I'm not sure if it'll be.
Oh, Durin as well. Durin and Elrond.
Yeah.
We didn't get any of that last episode.
Yeah, we're going to start mining,
I think there'll be some stuff, but I don't think there'll be loads going on in the Southlands. I think it'll be other stuff, and they'll save going back to it fully until next episode for the season finale.
Possibly. Let's find out.
Okay, so let's start. Right, so this is Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, Season 1, Episode 7, The Eye. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh,
was that going to be Gladiator? She walked into it, didn't she?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's some dusty eyes. She's probably thinking right about now I should have turned round.
Yeah, I'd actually go and get some fresh air if I was her.
Pop out for a bit. Pop out for a bit, get some fresh air, come back in. You'll feel better for it.
If that don't give you asthma, I don't know what will.
Safe to say the Southlands probably isn't going to be the same again.
No.
A lot of people got to be dead from that, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing a lot of the orcs have escaped, haven't they? Because a lot of them had been taken captive.
Oh, yeah. Well, to be fair, it could have killed a lot of them as well, right? Mother? Mother!
Over here!
Mother, you gone to the pub?
Was that a seal door? Oh, there's someone else under there as well. Oh.
Isn't that the other friend, isn't it?
He's the one who's like...
That's what he decided.
Nah, I'm not going in battle again.
Yeah, well, he isn't. He was right.
I'm going home.
Soldier!
Well, how far do you have to go to escape all that, like, soot and smoke and...
So forward! Stay together!
She's thinking, I can't wait to get back to Numenor.
Oh, shit.
Up ahead, the grove. I think this is it.
I see they've completely just left the stranger to carry the whole thing at this point. Oh, there's more meteors. It looks like. Oh no, are they bits of rock that have come out of...
My great-grand used to speak of mountains to the south that could spit fire rock.
I don't think they're going to be any good to eat.
Probably not.
Maybe make an apple crumble out of them.
Your friend up there. You don't suppose...
Suppose what?
Maybe he could fix it.
Saves a tree and dies.
Just like cataclysm.
Watch out, kid.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You asked him to do it.
Why are they looking at him like he's filth? He gave it a go.
Tell me, why should we trust any elf?
You should not. Please, noble king. Help us.
I will not risk dwarven lives to help the elves cheat death.
Cheat death. My friend is drowning.
Drowning.
The fate of the elves was decided many ages ago by minds much wiser. Defy their will, and this entire kingdom might fall.
He's not wrong.
If we reopen the mine ourselves, prove to them there's a safe way to gather mithril,
Perhaps they'd make him listen.
What kind of father would I be if I teach our children the will of a king should be counted as dross to be cast to the wind?
Raging.
Gil-galad must be informed.
This is awkward.
Yeah. It's just goodbye then.
We do not say goodbye.
Oh. Emotions will get the better of him, won't they?
That's a good shot.
Oh, will you see?
Oh,
will you
okay,
see the
bring
healing power of it?
Yeah, look, it's bringing the leaf back to life.
There you go. Just go around with that little rock and just rub it around the tree.
Yeah, exactly. It'll take a lot longer. He's waiting just outside the door.
Yeah.
Is that yes?
Why'd they do this?
To make this their home.
Like, calm down, boy. There's no fixing it, is there? Unless you like, I don't know how you. I don't know how you can stop a volcano. That's
You
constantly
ain't putting
going
this
off.
genie back in the bottle. I guess he's keeping an eye out for Isildur, is he?
Yeah.
'Cause he obviously
that's
hasn't seen him since.
That was their horse.
Isildur!
Yeah, I know, yeah. That's why it's not going to be
Yeah,
him, is it?
no.
No.
My queen.
The captain, you... Captain.
I don't know. Maybe this is silly of me, but it's like,
Where?
are you watching it? Would you be watching this without knowing Lord of the Rings?
They're dead.
It's like, there's no point in trying to make it tense to us. We know he's not dead.
Yeah.
Numenor set their camp upon that ridgeline. That is where they shall hide to, along with any survivors.
It is really cool to see the beginnings of Mordor, though.
The orcs will move.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a
Yeah,
cool idea.
really liked it.
Why soldier then?
No.
Aye, aye, pet.
Instantly gets killed by an orc.
How much further until we're clear of this smoke? How long have we been clear of it?
Nearly a mile.
I see.
Do you?
Oh, she lost her.
Only grey.
Oh, okay. Her eyes got damaged.
Guide my
Oh
horse.
dear.
No one need notice.
You just need to rinse them out. They'll be fine. You need to get them under a cold tap.
They call it Greenwood the Great. Keep your head down and your eye on that line of cliffs. You'll find the big folk settlements on the far side. And then
Oh,
look.
sending him out.
The people there can help you find your stars. Well, all I can tell you is Harfoot folk haven't seen him since 1,000 years ago. And that's a long time to wander. Even for a fella with big legs.
That robe, the way they've obviously done it intentionally, but like the design of his robe makes him look even taller. The stranger, I mean,
Yeah.
like how long and hanging it is, you know, it makes him look super tall. Oh look,
Yeah, the dressing gown like that once.
yeah. I bet you look like him in the morning.
I look worse than him in the morning.
Yeah.
I made him tow that car all the way there just to then
I
tell him
know.
to do one. Going off these half feet. Apart from Nori and Poppy.
No, it should have been pretty cold-blooded right now.
Yeah.
I saw that star falling. Should have just let it alone.
Didn't do anything that bad, did he?
Me,
Surely.
mother.
No. He knocked her over a couple of episodes ago, and then a branch fell off a tree. I've done worse. I've done worse this week.
But he was obviously, unless he's a half feet and half
That's all
witted
I
as
know
well,
of me.
half a brain as well
Half-wits.
as, you know, half wits. Like, surely it was obvious he was giving it a go to try and fix it.
And my husband,
Husband.
Celeborn,
First we've heard of him.
was his name.
You were dancing.
The war seemed so very far away then.
And she turned into a cold-blooded killer.
To it I chided him. There are powers beyond darkness at work in this world. Perhaps on days such as this, we've little choice but to trust to their designs.
Uh-oh.
That looks a lot like that bit in Fellowship of the Ring where they're hiding against the tree line as the ring wraith goes. The shot that they basically completely copied in Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
Blind. They're right next to him.
Rest while you can. We move at first light.
What light?
Yeah.
Surely his dad's going to find out about this.
To be doing on his own.
They're going to find a Balrog at some point. Probably next episode.
You lost on purpose.
My aim was never to defeat.
Elf lies.
Could we lift these guys out of this, drop them into LA as police officers, like some kind of buddy cop show? I'd watch that.
Jesus Christ.
You see, it looks like the roots from the tree.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh. All right, Dad.
King Durin, there is a...
Enough!
Oh dear.
Just look at it. She's the elf.
Oh dear. I do love how it's like a real tiny entrance into the into the mountain.
How do you expect me to move mountains, Father? If you fall to pieces when I dig a single hole. You speak of greatness for me, but you suffocate in me any ambition that does not originate in you. You profane the crown you wear.
Oh dear.
Oh. Has he been disowned, as it were?
Yeah, I don't know what the significance is in the... what he just ripped off.
I assume it's something to do with like his title, his positioning.
Leave it. It's not yours anymore.
His heavy little feet.
We have to save them! Why don't you take a look outside? And then we'll talk.
All the trees are regrown in the night then. Bet you feel like now.
He fixed it.
Oh, I wouldn't want that water with all their dirty feet in it.
Oh.
Okay, that's not good.
It's a big footprint.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone.
Quite freaky looking, actually.
So I was expecting the flowers to be wilting around them.
Wait!
Oh dear, Nori, what are you doing?
You're going the wrong way! He went that way. Go on now.
Oh.
Say no more.
Yeah, this is where we run.
Oh, no. Lucky they weren't in those carts.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was just thinking. All of it. Maybe people were, though. Or is it all their food and...
It's all their supplies, isn't it?
No. You're going home. Do you hear me? Please. Beric.
He's going to be Aragon's horse and go and find him and...
Listen to you.
Rescue him.
Oh, he's off.
He's going to go get Isildur, isn't he? Calling it now. Oh, damn. Be like...
Oof. Field hospital. Oh, look at that person's face over there. Yeah, this one. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. There you go. Someone needs to be dead, to be fair. Like, I feel like we need to have lost a character at this point that isn't just one of Isildur's mates.
Theo?
Yeah, but I'm glad she didn't die in the volcano blast, because she should have died when she got like hit with the arrow. I think that would have been a better death for her.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. Forgot about her getting arrowed.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. All right, mate. How's it going? Been a bit busy. You been all right without me? He's like, oh, the kid's back. Damn. I really didn't want to take on this baggage.
No one kneels in Numenor.
You are not in Numenor. Neither of you are. A fault that is
Because me.
mine alone.
Numenor will return.
Yeah.
Then the elves will be ready.
Captain.
Captain? Oh, he has done one. Oh no, he's there. He's just having a little weep.
Nori, where are you going?
To help my friend. Warn him what's coming. He deserves at least that.
Going off trail? Now? Alone?
She won't be alone.
She's got
Here comes
Sam.
Samwise
I was just
Gamgee.
about to say, got Sam going with Friday.
Behind we're not.
You girls aren't going anywhere. Not without me.
Why are you going? You're an extra. You're a glorified extra.
I was about to say that they didn't have the funds for Merry and Pippin, did they?
You go into those woods. You might never come out alive.
They might, if a trail finder were to go with them.
What?
Girl was right to help him. Was right all along. And if you think Malva Meadowgrass is too proud to admit it, well,
What's the good of living, Sadok, if we aren't living good?
What's the point of living if we aren't living good?
I'm coming with you.
So weird.
Doesn't
All right,
matter
all right then.
We're all gonna die.
It doesn't matter anyway, we're all going to die as spirits.
Otherwise, we'll be here all day.
Think we'll be able to find him?
He's a bloody giant. How could we miss him?
Seriously, why is the mum going? Is it so they can kill someone?
Where will you go?
An old Numenorian colony, by the mouth of the Anduin. Pelage, they called it. They say there's fresh land, fresh water.
Then I will report to our High King. To face whatever awaits me.
That'll be awkward.
Yeah.
And what of our king?
Your king?
Has no one informed you?
Informed me of what?
Yeah, what happened to Halbrand? We never thought about him.
Oh, we don't know good.
I thought you had died. This wound needs elvish medicine.
He's got that nice little private hospital room there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
This is not over. I will not abandon these lands and condemn them to burn. Nor will you.
He's got, I wish he was back being a blacksmith now.
Yeah. He's like, why leave?
Well, he's up walking. He looked like he could do that like a few minutes ago.
No, a moment ago he looked like he was on death's door. Now he just looks like he was hungover.
Keep it, soldier.
He's like, hell yeah, got a badass sword now.
He's riding fine, isn't he?
Those healers must have given him some good stuff.
Must have.
One day this will be your kingdom. Durin the Fourth's. Not your brother's. Not some other dwarf lord's. Yours. And mine. And together we will rule this mountain and all others before our time is done.
She got crazy visions.
Belongs to us. To you and me. And together one day, we are going to dig.
She must feel like she's got a bit of evil intent in her.
Yeah.
Seal it up.
Oh dear. There we go.
Oh.
There it is.
There's old Barry the Bullrog.
Lord of the Southlands. No.
Mate, why do you want to chip around with a load of orcs? I'm talking to that the barkeep.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
They no longer exist.
Or should we call it instead,
Okay.
Lord Father?
That's so cheesy.
Yeah, I know. I
That's
don't
so
like
cheesy.
that at all.
All right, we didn't need that. We kind of got it. We kind of figured it out. Is that someone somewhere has gone? What? What? That's more. What? That. Right, there we go. I mean, that was ridiculous at the end. Let's just make it nice and clear in case anybody didn't get that this is Mordor.
Oh, surely.
If you're watching this and that was a revelation to you at the end, please turn this off.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh dear.
So that felt like a lot happened in that episode.
Yeah, it was.
actually.
Yeah.
Felt like we went, I felt like we went quite a long way. Thoughts? Do you enjoy this one?
Yeah, I don't think I've not enjoyed one of these episodes so far. I thought it was another strong episode. A lot went on.
Some sort of big moments at the end there. Reveal of the Balrog.
Yeah.
Which of course we knew was coming.
Yes.
But,
to be fair, I didn't
hard to say
expect
exactly
it.
when it
I
was
didn't
going to happen.
expect them to reveal it now. I thought.
No.
I might would have liked to have seen them actually mining it, and then it all kicked off.
Yeah, kind of unbeknown.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we knew that eventually they were going to have to dig there, right? Because the whole thing is that Durin dug too deep and found the Balrog.
We know it's down there. It didn't need to be revealed now.
Yeah. It seems to be quite far down, though, really, looking at how far that leaf fell. Felt like it went quite far.
Yeah.
But we've got that. We've got Nori and her interesting group of wanderers going to try and find the stranger. We've obviously got, amazingly, that's Mordor. Didn't know. Who'd have thunk it?
It's really good that they put that on the screen, to have the changing from
To
the
make
south
it nice
flames
and clear.
Yeah,
that was the worst bit. There was no way they were going to change that without it looking... And I guarantee whoever was editing this was like, oh, that looks so fucking lame. The Queen's been blinded as well, but she's heading back to Numenor to go and try and, bring up her... to go and bring back an army. Now, Bronwyn and that lot said they were heading towards, an old... area that Numenor used to take up. I don't know if that is... No, I think they said it was near the foot of a river, so that wouldn't make sense, I don't think. But I wonder if maybe that is where we will actually start to see...
Minas Tirith, is it?
Minas Tirith.
Yeah,
but
because that is at the foot of a river.
Yes, it is, and it is by a mountain, isn't it, as well? So so I guess
there we go.
I guess that'll be where they'll be building Minas Tirith.
Yeah.
big part of this episode obviously was how Durin the Third won't support the digging for Durin the Fourth, right? And I think that the stuff with Durin and Elrond are still my favourite.
I really liked it in this episode. Yeah, it was really good.
Like I said, I want to see those guys lifted, dropped into LA, probably in the 1980s, as a pair of detectives.
They've got a good balance, right? They've got there's the real warmth between them, but there's also there is that comedy element, more from obviously.
There's that bit of competition.
Yeah, it's really good. Really enjoy it.
But we've obviously we're at a point here where Durin and his wife are kind of talking about that he will be king at some point, that he will move mountains, as we've been told, which this mountain is definitely going to move when the Balrog comes clambering. I'd be interested to see, actually, because obviously in Lord of the Rings the mountain was kind of overridden with goblins. When did the goblins turn up? Was it after they'd kind of been killed and to some extent abandoned the mountain?
Yeah, I would presume. Pardon me, sorry, I've got you on. I would presume that they're probably orcs have come long gone, long time after the
goblins. They're not orcs.
Sorry,
they're goblins.
The goblins arrived long after.
Yeah. Well, because Gimli's said they were still living there.
Weren't they orcs as well as goblins? Goblins, though.
What were in the mountain were goblins. There are orcs in the Lord of the Rings movies, but the orcs didn't come in really until the latter movies. Because you had the goblins there. There were the Uruk-hai that were in the first and second, but then it was mainly orcs in the third.
Right.
They all look very similar.
Yeah, they do.
There's not a lot of differential between. There's not a lot of differential between them, but I'm sure they do call them goblins and they clamber up rock faces and stuff. If you remember.
No, I remember those, but I thought there was. I thought they mentioned orcs in the first two films. I thought there was because there was cave trolls and all sorts. I thought it was a bit of a mix, but I'm probably wrong.
I don't know.
They're all
very similar. Yeah. I might be wrong, but I'm sure that they were goblins because goblins tend to live in those kind of caves more. Goblins are more cave dwellers. If you remember, in The Hobbit, they go down to Goblin Town, which is all underground, and that's all goblins living underground. Orcs like the dark, but I don't think they tend to live in underground like that. But Gimli they'd gone there with Gimli, and he was kind of expecting his family to still be there, wasn't he? He was like, they'll welcome us with a fine meal and all this, and it was like, oh fuck, they're all dead. Yeah. So I don't know at what point, is it a kind of a bit of a combo? The Balrog comes through, and then the goblins start to move in after it's become deserted. I guess we'll find out at some point, right?
I'm sure they're gonna go into that a little bit.
We saw quite a bit more of Stan. And we'll call him Stan for now, along with the other elves or whatever they appear.
No idea what they are.
No. Yeah. Like I said, I might be completely wrong there, but that is definitely the character that I had heard was Sauron, because I just heard people were kicking off that Sauron looked like Stan.
Right.
So,
okay.
But we know they're on the hunt for the stranger.
Yeah.
Obviously, the stranger obviously kind of sent away by Nori and the other Harfeet, and then next day realised that he had actually helped. I think they were real shits to the stranger.
Honestly, like I said, the way that they talk a good game about how nice they are and how they look after each other and friends and stuff.
They're all out for themselves, though, aren't they?
They are, yeah. They turned on him so quick.
He made a branch fall off.
A branch fell off. And it was the little girl's fault for running up to the tree in the first place. Why didn't she get a smack around the ear?
Yeah,
he gets cast aside for trying to help. Then they feel guilty afterwards when they realise he's done well. They say how they all stick together, but they leave people to die if they just can't keep up. Yeah.
And when he hurt Nori 2 episodes ago, you have to remember his hand was injured because he'd been saving everyone else.
Yeah.
She touched him. Then she touched him, exactly. Yeah, leave the guy alone. So, but now they've kind of realised and they're going to go and try and find him. But to be fair, they're only really going to go and try and find him because Stan burnt the carts down. They do appear to have sent Stan in the wrong direction, so they're now going.
Well, we don't know that, do we? Because she pointed in the opposite direction, but we don't know if they went that way or not because
they trust her.
Did they trust her? And obviously they see probably her as a lesser being and burnt all of their place down.
They're cool looking characters.
They are really cool. I'm really intrigued by them.
Yeah. So who have we got going on this little adventure? We've got Nori. We've got what's her friend called? Poppy.
Yeah, Sam and Frodo.
We've got Yeah, we've got Lenny Henry.
Lenny Henry.
It's just we've got Len, and then we've got
Nori's mum.
Then we've got Nori's mum, who's got to die, right?
Yeah.
She's basically an extra. If someone's going to die, I don't think it looks good for her.
No.
We're going to get some. That means Lenny Henry's going to be getting a bit more. I thought Lenny might have been done for a while now when they popped off on their little story, but he's off on an adventure with them. Bless him.
Yeah.
God bless him. Oh, something else interesting. Not a lot came of it. Is about Galadriel being married to.
Yeah, never knew she was
Celeborn.
Celeborn, yeah, never knew she was married. But yeah.
No,
they've mentioned it, so I'm guessing we're going to see a little bit more of that, possibly. I don't know.
Well, yeah, maybe they're just dabbling in her history, but I don't really know. But apparently, he just disappeared, right?
Yeah.
And wasn't seen again. But who knows? That does tend to mean when they say that about people, they tend to reappear. But it depends how close they're. That's more of a modern trait of TV and stuff, right? If they are going to stick to the book, maybe that is just a little bit about her backstory and who she was.
And if Isildur's horse doesn't do what Aragorn's horse did in the Two Towers, I won't be happy.
Go find him.
I want Isildur to be laying there half dead, and the horse go up to him, and give his little face a little nudge, and you grab the horse's hair and gets pulled on, and
yeah. I do find it fun, and I get why you have to do it, right? You have to add a certain level of suspense, but if there's one person we know is going to be fine, it's Isildur.
Yeah, I know we've been joking about it. I can imagine actually there are some people that probably haven't seen Lord of the Rings that might have given this a go.
Some must have, right? Just playing the numbers, some people have.
Yeah, because it's a generation thing, isn't it? You think with how long Lord of the Rings come out, there's going to be...
It's just over 20 years.
Yeah, there's going to be people that wouldn't have seen it.
Oh, yeah.
That would have picked it up. Not many. I can imagine the majority are Lord of the Rings fans, but...
Yeah, some people have got to have not...
Must be some people on the edge of their seat. Did he survive?
Yeah, he did. He'll be fine.
Sad that he's dead.
Don't worry. We saw Halbrand, who we'd completely forgot. I'd completely forgotten he even existed. I'd completely forgotten he was even a character until he turned up injured. But it looked like he must have been faking it.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of blood on his shirt. I can only assume he was wearing someone else's shirt.
Yeah. He lived on death's door. And then about 2 minutes later, he was getting on the horse and galloping away.
You know what? They must have got some milk of the poppy from House of the Dragon, giving him that. Because he climbed up on that horse without much bother. He rode off. He was fine.
Yeah.
So, more power to him. He did all right. Yeah. No, I thought it was a good episode. I mean, next episode is the final of the season. So I'll be interested to see... I don't feel like going into the final episode... You know how sometimes you watch some shows and you're like... Right, this season has been building towards this moment.
No, I don't think there's anything building towards the last episode. Not that I can think of, anyway.
There's no bigger moments of suspense here than we've had.
No.
I feel like progressing this thing with a Balrog this soon would be.
Oh no, I don't. That's what
silly.
I was disappointed that they actually. I didn't even want to see. Didn't even need to see it this season. Until they're actually real down in the mines and.
Yeah,
doing it.
Yeah. I hope they don't push that right forwards next.
No,
episode.
We're expecting Galadriel and Halbrand to
head
meet
towards
back
the
up with the Elven Kingdom,
Linden.
and Durin we're going to see more of with the King. The Queen and Numenor are going to get back to their lands, I'm presuming, and we're going to see Isildur. But I think we're probably.
I don't even know if we'll see the Queen go back. I feel like we might just not see them for a bit now because she's not a main character, right? You tend to see her when she's with other characters.
It wouldn't surprise me if the three weirdos and the stranger are quite prominent in the next episode.
Yeah, that could be a good point because it feels like we're kind of right now as far with Mordor as we're going to be at the moment. Yeah, right. It feels like
we can't do anything there, are they? Unless you're just going to be seeing them just chopping down trees and
exactly.
There's not much there going to be going on there, is there?
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think it could be a pretty heavy stranger episode based around them and whoever these Stan and mates are following. There's bound to be some... I think we'll be seeing a bit of everybody, but I feel like there's not going to be any huge, there's no big plot threads to bring to an end.
No. I don't think there's anything they can end. I'm sure they're going to leave it on some sort of cliffhanger, aren't they, for next season? But
Do we think we'll see Galadriel and Elrond together again next episode?
Possibly,
it looks like they're probably both heading back that way now.
Yeah, that's probably a good shout. Yeah.
Yeah, so we haven't seen them together since the first episode. so might see a little bit more interaction between that pair. But yeah, I don't know what to expect from the season finale. I'm looking forward to it, but I don't know what to expect from it. I'm not expecting an episode of huge revelations.
No,
we might just tie up a few little bits and pieces.
Really good series.
Yeah, no, I've enjoyed it a lot. I know some people haven't. I know it's been quite slow, but I've not really found that. Only in episode 5 did I really find that to be a problem. I do think that still Galadriel's storylines have been one of the things I've generally been least interested in. Like, I mean, obviously they've kind of pulled it together with a few other things now, but like through episode 1 through 5, it wasn't grabbing me so much. I still think consistently my favourite stuff has been all the Durin, Elrond stuff. Like that's been like heads and tails, like my favourite bits of the episode. Yeah. But that's about those characters and that relationship they have there. And it's in some ways it's not easy, but easier to write those kind of characters because you've instantly got so much to draw on. You know, that kind of like fun nature between the two. And I just think actually I think the guys do a really good job. Yeah. Of playing the parts. Actually, I think Durin is my favourite character. I
love his wife as well. I've forgotten her name.
Yeah, she's great. She's good too. But Durin's just got a very expressive face. Like you can he's even through the hair, the beard, the big nose prosthetic, all that stuff. Like he's very readable. You can see the emotion when he's upset, when he's happy, and when he's getting a good laugh. He's got a good little twinkle in his eye. Like I think he's very good in the part. Yeah. Like that guy clearly born to play an elf.
Yes.
Play an elf? No, definitely not born to play an elf. Yeah. Definitely born to play a dwarf. Cool. Well, anything else you want to chat about with this one, Jez?
Nope.
Okay, well, that was The Rings of Power, Episode 7, The Eye. One more episode to go. We'll be doing that one next week. Make sure you tune back in for that one. We will be making sure we get it done first thing in the morning, so you can hopefully watch it with us in the evening. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. You can also head over to allmaverick.com where you can check out our videos, our blogs, and our podcasts. And you can go to twitch.tv/allmavericklive on a Tuesday and Thursday evening where we're playing some of our favourite games. It's October, it's spooky season. Hopefully we're going to get Jez playing some more horror games.
Possibly.
Maybe we can put a clip in right now of Jez playing a scary game. If you want to see more of this...
What fucking hell, what the fuck was that? What the fuck is that?
Come and check it out. If you have enjoyed this, please remember to check out allmaverickmerch.com, where you can check out some of our merchandise based around TV shows, movies, games, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you go over there and have a look at that. I'm sure we've got some Lord of the Rings based stuff on there as well now.
There was some Rings of Power merch went on yesterday.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. Go and check that out.
Fresh on the store.
There you go, fresh on the store. And if you want to come and talk directly with us, check out our social links below for our Twitter, all that kind of stuff. But the most important one is our Discord server. Come and join the Discord server and chat with us directly about Rings of Power. We love chatting with everybody about the shows that we've been watching. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. And I guess we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, everyone. See you next week.
Thanks, all.
Bye-bye.